Here, the displacement of the particle is given. The displacement of the particle executing simple harmonic motion is given by y equal to a naught, that's some constant amplitude time, plus a sin omega t plus b cos omega t. Then the amplitude of its oscillation is given by which one of the following is the right answer. Just we are going to analyze it now.
Here it is given the displacement of the particle executing simple harmonic motion, that y equal to, that should be equal to y naught plus a sin omega t plus b cos omega t, it is given. So in general the y naught is constant, so you can take it other side. So y minus y naught is equal to a sin omega t plus b cos omega t. So you can call this new amplitude, it is y prime. Oh, you can write it's y prime equal to a sin omega t plus b cos omega t. So this is a new amplitude. You are shifting that amplitude by the amount y naught. Now your new origin will be that initially the it got shifted, it is equal to y naught. So here if you are looking at that amplitude a and b, it is executing suppose if b goes to 0 amplitude when time t goes to like pi by 2, then a goes to maximum. When a goes to maximum, then b goes to minimum. That means the amplitude a and b also executing like a kind of simple harmonic motion. That means the amplitude a and b, it will vary according to the sine function or cos function, because a whenever the a goes to maximum, b goes to 0, b goes to maximum, then a goes to 0. So this amplitude is also are executing the like a varying like a simple harmonic motion. So you can call that amplitude a in general, it's cos pi. You can define it's r cos pi, then b also equal to r sin pi. So when pi equal to 0, if you look at this pi equal to 0, then it will be a will be r, b will be 0. When pi equal to pi by 2, a is 0, b is r. So hence the new amplitude y equal to, that would be r cos pi sin omega t plus r sin pi, that is a b, r sin pi cos omega t. So that y prime, the new amplitude y prime is equal to, if you are taking the r common out, then inside it's a cos pi sin omega t plus sin pi cos omega t. So y prime is equal to, or cos a sin b plus sin a cos b, it's a sin a plus b. So you can call in general sin omega t plus pi. It is a general formula, we can use that. That formula is nothing but sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, that would be equal to sin a plus b, that coefficient summation. This is a trigonometry formula, we have used it here. So hence the new amplitude will be, in general, it is equal to r. Now we want to find what is r. It would be simple. If you are squaring this equation, you can take this is a equation number 1. So if you are squaring that a, left hand side is a square, right hand side is r square cos square pi. Then if you are squaring this one, it would be b square equal to r square sin square pi. If you are summing these two, the left hand side would be a square plus b square, right hand side r square cos square pi plus r square sin square pi. If you are taking the r square common out, inside cos square pi plus sin square pi, that value would be 1. So sin square pi plus cos square pi, this value equal to 1, then it will be equal to simply r square. Hence the r square is equal to that a square plus b square. Then the resultant amplitude, it would be, you can define square root of, you're taking square root on both sides, it would be a square plus b square. So this would be the resultant amplitude.
So from the above discussion, we got the option, the amplitude of the oscillation, that would be equal to square root of a square plus b square. This would be the right answer.